Hello, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Tweed Talk. Somebody sneaking behind me. I think the light is too bright. That's what's calling you.
It's very bright.
So here we go. We have such a busy weekend, like always. Yeah.
What did we do?
We went to the music festival,
Mm.
which I think,
Right, we did that yesterday.
yeah, you know who should have been there, right?
Who?
Our guest tonight.
Ah, okay.
Think about that. He would have been great there, right? And you know what else? You lost. Oh yeah. Thank you, honey. You know what else? Well, we didn't do a show last weekend because it was Memorial Day.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of things that we didn't mention or talk about. We had our exhibition. We talked about that,
Right. Mm-hmm.
and that was fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Um,
I think it was the smoothest it's ever gone since I've been involved.
the fastest
Mm-hmm.
setting up, in the fastest breaking down.
Good
Hi,
evening.
D.
Good evening, D.
So and that was good.
Yeah.
So, but you look tired because we had a long trip today
Mm-hmm. I'm exhausted.
doing the auditioning thing.
Yep.
We can't talk about it yet, though.
No, we can't.
Thank you. We can't talk about it yet, but we were talking in the next when it gets closer to whatever it is.
Yeah. No, we'll talk about it if I get it.
Yeah, if you get it,
If I get
we'll
it.
talk about it. But we can't talk about it right now.
Mm-hmm.
So, we also went and saw our friends at the year thing that we do. The you
Yeah.
might
Yeah, we went to Memorial Day party. Jean, we can see you. We'll bring you in a few moments.
Yeah.
You're good. You're in our virtual green room, so to speak.
He was there just a little while ago.
Yeah.
If you notice how I set up my background, see, I wanted to make sure that he sees my Taylor guitar, and this guitar was given to me by my wife, and this guitar was given to me by one of my best friends.
Yes.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yes.
It's not plugged in or anything. But talk a little bit about how you met John. Video, music video.
Oh gosh. Oh my gosh.
She's not here today. She just got back from Schenectady.
From Schenectady. Okay.
Yeah.
So a friend of mine, Barbara Gili, who has since moved to Texas.
Mm-hmm.
She said, "Hey, there's this musician in Brooklyn. Maybe it was Brooklyn. Is shooting a music video. Are you interested?" So I said, "Yeah." And Jean ended up calling me when we were away.
Mm-hmm.
Were we in Atlantic City?
Probably, yes.
We were in Atlantic or Columbus, Ohio. One of those. We were out of town.
Event, yeah.
And it was such a cool, it was still very like early on in my career. So it was, I felt very honored, and it was such a cool vibe, jazz video. And if you guys have never seen Jean or heard his music, you'll see like he has this very cool vibe, this very cool jazz vibe. And that's how the vibe was on set. Mm-hmm. It was so awesome. The video came out so cool. And then just more recently, he did that new video. He did his take on Sweet Love.
Yes.
Come on. And it was playing, you had it playing just before we started. And that is like one of my favorite pieces from him. Like when you take a classic song and spin it and give it a little bit of he gave it a little bit of a island twist.
Island twist.
Love that.
Yeah.
He gave it an island twist, and It was just super cool.
Yeah. So and I saw him playing. He was introducing someone, and he was talking about Dave Valentine, who's a jazz that plays flute.
Okay.
It's one, and I saw this performance. It was awesome. I saw it on video.
Mm-hmm.
So it was awesome. And then, well, listen, I'm going to play a video with him. And you may recognize someone in this video.
You guys, tonight our guest is Jean Chardavoine, and he is a phenomenal jazz musician. We are going to play one of his videos, and then I think we're going to welcome him to Tweed Talks again, because this is his second appearance on Tweed Talks. He appeared during season 1, during our inaugural season of Tweed Talks, and we are so happy to have him back on.
Oh, if I could find it.
If he can find it. So I'll just continue to talk until he finds it.
Okay.
So
let me play the music while
okay.
we're doing that, okay?
That was just a little taste. That was the ending of his version of Sweet Love. Love it. Come on.
Okay, I'm going to cut that off because I
Te amo, te quiero, te adoro.
Okay.
Te amo, te quiero, te adoro.
So I'm going to cut that off.
Te quiero, te adoro.
And we play that over later, but this is it. so that's the taste.
So I think it's very appropriate that we have Jean coming on today because on Saturday they celebrated the Haitian Heritage Day parade in NYC. So it's only appropriate that we have our Haitian friend on today, who happens to be your we're gonna call him your cousin.
Okay, so here he is.
Let's bring him on. All right.
Yes.
Look at you guys. So cool.
Wow. So this production has improved. I'm scared of you. I am scared of you and Pedro now. Wow, man, this is production to the next level.
Listen, we've moved up in the
we
world.
We moved up.
A year later, huh? A year later.
Yeah.
It's
been a couple of years now.
It's been 3 years. This month will be 3 years.
Yeah, you were on the first.
But I did it when, last year or the year before?
No, you did it at 2020.
Really?
So
that was right in the middle of the pandemic, I guess.
Yeah. So this month on the
okay, so that's when you guys started, right? It was during the pandemic.
Right,
during
during the pandemic.
Yep.
Yeah. But I'm glad you kept up with it because it is the new thing now.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna say, oh, this is our last show, but it kept going.
Did you say something about last show?
No, we said that it was going to be our last show about a year later, a year before.
I said that, and then he didn't want to stop.
Wow, I'm glad you didn't, because it's awesome. I like it.
Thank you so much.
We are like smooth sailing right now.
Yeah.
It's easy, right? It was easy to.
But I'm only having one little problem on my side. This cable I'm using, for some reason, it was working earlier, but it stopped working to charge my phone.
Oh,
but this is a good iPhone, so hopefully I got enough juice left to do the interview.
Okay, we will talk fast. So no, I'm just kidding.
No, we could move right along. We don't have to talk fast.
So it's so good to see you. You look like you're sitting in your home studio. Is that where you're sitting?
Yes. This is
Very
paradise.
cool.
This is
Look
paradise.
at that, man. He's got the whole setup. I just want to go to his house and record something. Just anything.
Oh yeah. I could do voiceover here. I could do a lot of things.
Very cool.
I do post-production here.
Okay.
Like the event that I'm having a concert on July 15th.
Right, we brought that up.
I saw that.
And it would be nice if you guys come down, bring your camera, and you could do something live from there.
Yeah.
Tell me.
Have you done something? Have you done something live like that?
We did, and then we brought the video here, and then we did it from here.
Oh, Dr. Rosa?
No, we did Atlantic City, the whole Savannah. We had
we did in January. We did. So we've done it twice, not too much, but we haven't done a music event, I should say, where we did like a live clip. That would be cool.
Yeah, to me that's the next level.
That's the next
level. You bring it live.
That's remote.
Yeah, that's
remote.
Yeah, you're streaming live from the cutting room.
Yeah, we can do that. This is the event you're talking about, right?
Yes. Wow, look at that. Pedro got so much skills, man.
Listen.
Pedro is like, wow, bam.
So listen to our local folks and those that are in the NYC area or traveling on this weekend, Saturday, July 15th. Showtime is at 8. The Cutting Room NYC presents live in concert. Is it Guillaume?
Yeah, Duke Guillaume and friends.
Chardavoine and the Evolution.
And the Evolution, yeah.
And the Evolution. Mm-hmm.
And the Evolution.
You remember Prince had Prince and the Revolution?
And the Revolution. I almost said Revolution. It almost flew off the tongue like that, but Evolution.
I was like, I got to put my own twist to it. So it's
yeah.
the Evolution.
So what is it like for you to be back live performing on a regular basis?
Oh, it's still not, but it's still not at full force yet.
Okay.
You know, because the pandemic kind of changed my whole perspective on life.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's like I was taking life for granted. You know what I mean? Now there's an urgency for me to do everything. I feel like I have no time to waste, and I want to make every concert. I want to make it count. So that's why I want to be in the place where I can record, videotape, and do a multi-track recording of every performance that I do right now. I mean, I don't know, there might be some of them that I won't be able to tape, but I have this urgency to archive everything and just build this legacy because so many people I know passed away. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I feel like I'm on a mission. God kept me around because he's like, listen, no more time to waste. You know, he gave me all of this. I have all this equipment here. I could do an event, come here and kind of do the mix, send the video to a friend to edit. So there's no excuses. So that's why I chose the Cutting Room, because it's one of the most prolific concert venue in Manhattan. They are really equipped for what I need to do. They are equipped.
I love what you said about having like a sense of urgency. What does it mean for you to be able to get your music out to people?
It's everything. You know, it's like a restaurant. You cook the food. You need some people to come and eat it. Because if you have a restaurant, you can't keep taking the food home. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Especially you know?
That's a good one.
Yeah, you have to. You want people to actually listen to it and react to it, and then from that point on, you know how to continue. That's why a lot of artists nowadays, what they're doing is dropping single, because the way the music industry is right now, right? There's no more CDs.
Right.
Okay? Now we are heading into a new, another new plateau. You can't. They're gonna eradicate buying a download. Like you could go to my website now and buy a song for $1, right?
Right.
And buy 2 songs for $2, whatever. But if you check one of the biggest music distributor right now, Spotify,
right,
they don't sell anything.
Right.
Okay, they're not selling CDs. They're not selling songs. Okay, they got something called streams.
Right.
Every time somebody stream my songs, okay, I get 0.004.
Wow.
Okay, of $1.
Right.
For each stream. So what that means is I need 100 streams to get 4 pennies. So I gotta have 2,500 streams to get $1.
Right. So difficult.
And the ratio has never been that wide before.
Right. Right.
2,500 streams to make $1. So by the time I get a check for $100, I will have to have 250,000 streams to make $100.
You know, Jean, we have had several musicians on that have the same story as you, the same plight, that they can't make money, you know, like selling CDs, because you sell CDs $10, $20 a pop, and you can make some money before the end of the night. You sell 10 CDs, 20 CDs, or whatever, depending on how big your event is. But then if you stream, like you said, you have to have 250,000 streams in order to make $100.
No, you need 2,500 streams to make $1.
To make $1.
Wow.
Because you need 100 streams to make 4 pennies.
100 streams. Okay.
To make 4 pennies. Yeah.
Right. So you multiply that by 25, right? 4 pennies times 25 give you 100 pennies, which is $1. So you go from 100 multiplied by 25 give you 2,500 to
Wow.
get $1. So to get $100, you need 250,000 streams.
So what does it look like for you touring all over? Do you tour mostly?
Okay, so the touring part is the only part that's left for us
Right.
to make some money.
Mm-hmm.
So now what I'm working on some merch, which is, I don't know if you see, I posted that on Facebook. I got some t-shirt with Chardavoine and the Evolution. I created this logo. So I'm creating a brand.
Right,
So I could sell some stuff. So I could have, because I just played a few months ago at Chelsea Tables and Stage. And we had about 75 people in there. And it was a great concert. Everybody stuck around after the concert. We were congregating and talking. And I had nothing to sell.
I see.
I had nothing to sell. So I'm going to get some baseball caps, get some T-shirts, get some hoodies, get some thermos stuff that people could take to the gym when they work out, some tumblers.
Can I make a suggestion?
Excuse me?
Can I make a suggestion?
Of course, of course.
You are known for always wearing a scarf to your performances. You should do scarves.
Yes, you're the second person who said that.
You should do
scarves. I got to do the scarf, but I was thinking about the scarf.
Look at that guy.
If I do the scarf, I cannot put that big logo on the scarf. I have to find a way to put the logo somewhere.
Do you have Chardavoine written in script? Because you could put that all over the scarf.
Yeah, I have the logo.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But I'm thinking about how I would do it on the scarf. Would it be at one corner, do a small little circle with the logo in it? You know what I mean? Because people don't want to wear something with your name all across of it. You follow what I'm saying?
I have to disagree. We had about
we had
about 200 people wearing our T-shirts with the name Tweed's Gymnastics on it the other day.
Really?
In big letters, yes.
Yes.
So for someone who wears scarves from the fall through the entire winter, I would wear a scarf with Chardavoine written in scripts all over the scarf, just the print all over the scarf.
Okay. Okay. Or I could have it written Chardavoine and the Evolution all over the scarf.
All over the scarf.
That's right.
Yeah, and then that will create the design on the scarf itself.
This is right. This is what I'm saying.
That's it.
And you have already sold 3 scarves, because I wear scarves. I can get one for this guy, and Angelica, she would definitely wear.
Okay, so what kind of fabric are we talking about?
The style of fabric that you had on in that photo.
Okay.
The one that Pedro
it's almost like a silky kind.
I was going to say silky because it's so. It's very jazzy, and in the wintertime, you want something to keep you warm but not make you overheat. And that is such a gorgeous scarf. And see, it looks like you have a black one on there. What about this one? Close to one below it. It looks like he has a blue one on.
I have a closet full of scarves.
I bet you do.
Oh, no, man. Because I've been buying it for years, and I keep buying them. I even have some new one in my bedroom, in my drawers, I haven't even get to.
That's your signature. That is your signature.
There it is.
Yeah.
That's funny. I didn't notice that, but my wife did.
It's fashion. Come on. I notice anything that has to do with fashion, but listen.
There's another one right there.
That's at that club called Chelsea Tables and Chairs. Chelsea Table and Stage. Sorry.
And Stage.
That's a beautiful place. That's a beautiful place. Yeah.
Yeah. So
and you know the show I'm having at the Cutting Room. I'm also featuring my friend from Dominican Republic. He's flying from DR to come here to play with us.
Is that the one that was rapping?
No. This guy plays piano.
Oh, he plays piano. Okay.
This guy is on the flyer. He's on the flyer. That Pedro just showed is on the flyer. He's the piano player. Real nice guy. When I'm in DR, that's my man. You know, he takes me around. sets up rehearsals for me at friends' house, people that he knows, and so to give back, I kind of invited him to play, and he was so excited to come. So, and the girl on the flyer that's gonna sing, she lives in Belgium, so she's flying in from Belgium for this show.
Wow.
So it's really a nice international kind of band that I put together. And I was just talking to someone. I have one more instrument to add, and I wanted to add a cello.
Cello.
Be still my heart.
I always wanted to have a concert with a cello, and I keep hearing that sound in my ears.
It's such a beautiful instrument. Such a beautiful.
I have a cellist that I played with in Dominican Republic. She's from Cuba.
Okay.
But I couldn't bring two person for the same show. I probably will do her the next time.
Nice.
But are you guys coming?
If we off that day, we'd love to take it.
I looked. I have rehearsal. So I don't know what time we'll be done. If we're done in time, then we will definitely.
Duke will start playing at 8. I will come on around 10 o'clock.
Oh, so we can go into the city, get a hotel, and then shoot over to the. Love it.
Yeah, Karen,
it would be awesome. Plus, after the concert, we'll hang out at the club. We don't have to leave. We could just hang there. You know what I mean? So I think it would be a great night.
Yes, agreed.
Yeah, and I have family down there.
So we have a comment from one of our viewers. Her name is Karen. She says that you should do a contest for one of your scarves. You could once you get them, you could do like a live show. Hey, and give out raffle tickets at the door. I'm like, hey, whoever has raffle ticket number, blah, 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 you win a scarf. But if you have the scarves there with you at whatever show, I know they'll sell. I know it because I already bought.
Wow. This is a great idea. So someone left a comment for me to do a giveaway with the scarf.
You said no, do a contest.
Do a contest.
And Karen knows because Karen is
do a what?
You could do a contest, giveaway, but yeah, Karen says do a contest for one of your scarves. Like
ask Karen, is she gonna be there?
She lives down in the city.
So Karen, we are promoting Jean's show that is Saturday, July 15th, 8 p.m. at the Cutting Room in NYC. So we're gonna show the flyer one more time. I think you passed it, sir. Isn't that it?
That's it.
Right there. You do not have to be able to speak French to come to the concert.
Oh no, this is very international.
You're international.
You are
very international. That's the beauty of this. Folks show up, and then the idea is to really give you that eclectic side of New York, because New York is a very eclectic state. There's a lot of things as far as arts. There's so much going on, and that's why I like to combine it. And my music, I thought you was going to ask me a question about Chardavoine and the evolution.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
What makes it the evolution? The evolution is after living in New York most of my life,
right,
and study music. So at first, when I first started, I played songs out of the American songbook. The American songbook is the Gershwin, those Cole Porters, the blues and jazz. And then I start writing straight out of college. I start composing my own music. And then I went back into my culture,
right,
and start, picking stuff out of there, learn more about the music that my mom grew up on, my father, the stuff that used to be played in the house. And then I started arranging them, and a lot of people are falling in love with them. So the evolution in my music is a combination of those three things. So at every concert, you're gonna hear something from the American songbook, and you're gonna hear my original composition, and you're gonna hear something from the Haitian folklore.
Wow.
Oh.
So that's why I think I've gone full circle with my life experience.
I think we have to. We need to put that date on our calendar and make it a
So what I do is I keep adding songs, taking songs away. So I have to keep learning Haitian new songs, so I don't end up playing the same song over, because I'm recording all my performances, so I can't play the same songs over. So every time I do a performance, it's a new repertoire. You know what I mean?
I love that.
So as far as the jazz, I could play count. I mean, I don't even have to work on anything. There's a long list of songs. I could just pick 1, 2, or 3.
Right.
But to give you an idea of what I'm gonna do as far as the American songbook, I don't know if you heard of Wayne Shorter. He's a great composer who passed away like last month.
I haven't.
Okay, you ever heard of a group called Weather Report?
Yes.
Okay.
One of my favorite.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay, Wayne Shorter is a founding member of of Weather Report. Okay, so this performance coming up, I'm honoring him as an American composer. We're gonna be doing 2 of his songs. We're gonna be doing "Speak No Evil" and "Ana Maria." Ana Maria was a piece he wrote for his wife. It's a long story. So I'm doing 2 pieces from him. And then I'm doing some Haitian folklore, and I'm doing some of my original composition.
I love that
That's
concept.
awesome.
I love.
I saw you do. I saw a video. I didn't get to cut it, and I feel bad that I didn't get to cut it because it's too long. But I saw a video of you introducing and playing with Dave Valentine.
Oh! That was in 2009.
Yes.
Yeah, but Dave Valentine is the guy who brought me on the jazz scene.
Yeah.
Because jazz is almost like classical music. Someone has to introduce you. You cannot walk on this platform by yourself.
Okay.
A person who has a reputation has to kind of endorse you. That's the word that I'm looking for. So Dave Valentine is the guy for me. He played on my CD, and my CD was featured on this old jazz station here in New York with Pat Prescott called CD 101.9.
Yes.
Yeah. So my music was on mainstream radio because of Dave Valentine.
Wow.
So that was the beginning of entering this music business.
Yeah. See, if anybody gets a chance to go on YouTube and look at a performance, again, I didn't cut it. I wanted to cut it, but it was so long, But it's a great performance. But it would take half the show. So
yeah, man.
So you have that performance coming up. What else you have coming up after that?
Oh, after that, I'm gonna be heading to Dominican Republic because I haven't been there this year at all for 2023. I was there in December. That was the end part of 2022.
Okay.
So I still have to pick a date. So July 15, most likely it will be like the first week of September. Because I want to take August to kind of chill and work on some other stuff that I need to work. Because I'm gonna book another performance at the Cutting Room again in December 30th.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna keep them coming.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Because like I said, because of that experience with the pandemic, my approach to my music has changed. I'm like, this could have ended.
Right.
Yeah.
Especially I caught COVID a couple tiers. Ooh, the second time was rough. I was vaccinated.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for some reason, the second time it lasted only 2 days.
Okay.
Not even
Okay.
2 days, a day and a half.
I've heard that.
That was you.
Mine
What?
was like
That-
3 days, and it was not nice.
She got it for 3 days.
It was not well. I was
Twice.
really sick for
Mhm.
3 days.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Jean, shout out your website really quick.
It's chardavoine.com. So it spells CHARDAVOINE. Chardavoine.com.
There we go. I just posted it in the comments.
I had it.
I just wanted to make sure I spelled it right because I'm like I can say it in my head. Chardavoine.
But I thought I wrote it down under my picture. Can you see it?
The website? No, we can't see the website. We can just see your
My name?
the name. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's
We'll-
that name. It's that name.com. Chardavoine.com.
.com. Got it.
That's
Yeah,
the
so
email.
we posted the website and we also posted your
Email.
the email as well. If anyone
Okay.
wants to contact you or
Mhm.
but if you go to the website, I'm sure you guys can find all of the performance dates and things like that for Jean. So
Will you come up? How far do you travel for your performance besides Dominican Republic?
Oh, been to Japan a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
I'm supposed to be going to Belgium.
Belgium.
Guadeloupe is in the near future. As a matter of fact, I was supposed to be in Guadeloupe in April, and the deal fell through because I wanted my deposit up front. I didn't want to travel with a band and not having a deposit. Certain places
So
are
much
like,
sense to me.
excuse me?
I said that makes sense.
Yeah, certain places you have to do that. You have to do that. That's the nature of the business.
Sure.
So if somebody wants you to perform, do they reach you or do you have an agent or?
Now I don't have an agent. When I was in Florida,
okay.
I had an agent in Florida, but they could reach me directly
Okay.
to my website, to the email you put on there, and Facebook. My Instagram is Chardavoine123. You know, so once someone gets my name Chardavoine spelled correctly, it's not that hard to find.
It's not that hard to find you. Yes.
You know, it's like I think there's only one Chardavoine who's a musician. You know what I mean?
Well, your music is
you?
really good. If you like George Benson, you definitely love you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Definitely. George Benson is the man. You know.
We were just
You
watching.
the man.
So what do you guys? How many times a week do you do this this show? Is this only just on on Monday?
We do Mondays now. We were doing it for 3
days a week.
3 days a week.
Monday, Tuesday, Thursday.
But then we got really busy, so we could only do it
Well,
once.
then we went back to work. We went back to work. Before when we started, we didn't have a job. So.
Back to work.
Yeah. So now just Monday nights at 8.
Right, and if we have, sometimes we do it like on Tuesday if we have a special thing that's coming up. And last show 2 weeks ago, it's funny how this thing worked because yesterday was the Haitian.
Of the Haitian Heritage, the parade was on Saturday.
Right, and
Yesterday,
that was the first one that they done in New York.
In New York and NYC.
Yeah, that's the first one. Yeah, that's the first one.
Yeah. And I don't know how I book people, and that something happens that.
Yeah, we weren't purposely doing it that way.
Purposely planned it that way, but here you are.
Yeah.
The day after, and last 2 weeks ago, we had a young lady that she does Tina Turner. And then the next day, we found out that Tina Turner passed.
Yes.
That was pretty interesting the way that happened.
Yeah.
Like
she was bowling the next day because she does like a Tina Turner review.
Okay.
We got a comment, a question actually. So
question?
Yeah. So Daryl, let's post it.
Daryl
says, Chardavoine, it's obvious you love what you do. Which would make it so much fun to see a show. Come to North Carolina.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I have someone that I could contact to see if they could make it happen in North Carolina. What part of North Carolina? I'm talking about Raleigh.
What part of North Carolina is Daryl in? I want to say. Why do I want to say Gary? But that sounds like
I have someone in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Raleigh. Yep.
That's where he is.
Yes.
Okay.
So Daryl, do you know anyone or anybody over there that you could go to? Because we're gonna try to make that happen up here somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a college there called A&T.
Oh.
In Raleigh, North Carolina.
Okay. Oh, is that where you performed?
Yeah. That's a black college.
Oh, okay.
Called A&T.
A&T.
It's an agricultural school.
Oh, nice. That would be very cool, to make that happen, or just anything, because live music is like a different beast. It really, really is. There's something about live music. And a lot of times it doesn't really have to be a genre that you would think, oh, I'm going to go and listen to this.
Mm-hmm.
But really good live music is such a beautiful thing, especially when it's at like a festival or something like that.
It's coming back.
It's coming back. Yes, It's coming back.
Definitely.
Yes, coming back.
But I'm really expecting you guys to try to make it.
Yes.
That would be nice.
Yeah. So we have the information.
We're gonna pick up Karen on the way.
Yeah, because I think I feel like Karen probably lives closer to.
I think she's in New Jersey.
She's in Jersey, but I think I don't remember where.
Karen,
I want to say like the Shore Points or something.
She's an actress and a writer, and her movie that she just did is doing pretty well. As far as
I have some folks coming down from Newburgh.
Newburgh. Okay.
Newburgh.
Yeah.
Represent Hudson
Yeah.
Valley.
I got my posse come from Newburgh.
He's the one that makes you guitars, right?
Yeah, no, that's the guitar manufacturer. Yeah, it's right there. But my sons and his mother, they live in Newburgh. They moved from Brooklyn to Newburgh about maybe 25, 28 years ago.
Okay.
Oh.
So they established there. So I always have a group of people from Newburgh coming down to the city.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we just brought that up, the guitars. So what is it, 8:45? Okay, so let's close with this. Tell us about your signature guitars.
Yeah, so anyway, I got approached by this guy. He was always commenting under my posts on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
And then he wanted me to come to his house to see his guitar.
Mm-hmm.
I told him I would. I said, sometimes I'll come to Newburgh. One of these days, I'll give you a call. So he always stays in touch. But actually, I didn't follow up on going to his house. And then I released another live concert that I did in Long Island.
Mm-hmm.
And then he listened to that. And I played some Pat Metheny songs on there that he really likes. So he contacted me. He said, I have an idea. Why don't I start your own signature guitar? We'll start with 15 copies. Okay, we'll put them for sale on what's that major website? It's not Amazon.
eBay.
eBay. He said we put it on eBay.
Yeah, I saw one.
And then will you contact some of your friends, let them know? And I said to him, "What? Are you serious?" He said, "Yeah." So he said you could come up Give me a few weeks, and then I'll show you the model. You know, it's a blue one that I played. I played a song called "Through the Fire." I don't know if you've seen that video.
Mm-hmm.
I was demonstrating the guitar.
Mhm.
Right.
It's called "Through the Fire." You know, if you go to my YouTube channel, it's there.
Mm-hmm.
And he gave it to me, and then I checked it out. It was a high-end guitar. I mean, it was no toys. I mean, he put some, and I was like, "How much are you gonna be?" He says $17.75. I'm like, wow. I'm like, yo, Fender makes guitars for $800-900. You know, so I was flattered, but I was expecting him to make a model that would be a lot cheaper than that price.
Mm-hmm.
Then he made a couple more that were like $1,100. To make a long story short, in less than a year, we sold all 15 copies that he made.
Wow.
Oh, I was gonna say that doesn't seem like a bad price.
And I mean, for the product that he put together, because it's like a computer. A computer is the sum of its parts. If you know anything about a computer, you go in there, you see what chip they have in there, you know, I mean, what type of memory they have in there, you know, I mean, what's kind of sound card they got in there,
Mm-hmm.
you know, what is the quality of your screen, and then when you see the price, if you know about computers, when you watch the description, the specs, and then you look at the price, you're gonna say, yeah, a computer is about the sum of its parts.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, a guitar is the same. Okay.
Agreed.
What type of wood, what type of fingerboard, what type of the body, what kind of pickup, the tuning pegs. So he was using all top-notch parts that cost money.
Right.
Right.
So for him to be able to give me some of the money and make a profit, he basically had to go there.
Right. Right.
Right.
So he was telling me, my idea was, you're a serious player. I think a signature guitar is for you should be a serious instrument.
Sure.
Right.
You know. But I also have another guitar from a Japanese luthier.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and that guitar has my name on it. So I'm an artist for this luthier. You know what I mean? So he gave me the guitar to play.
Mm-hmm.
Very expensive guitar. Very expensive.
Yeah.
like $12,000. I mean, I hate to say it.
Wow.
I mean, I would have never purchased, but I cannot afford a $12,000 guitar. I'm not gonna lie.
Wow.
I can afford a $12,000 guitar. But this guy, when I went to his website, and then he kept writing underneath my performances, great tone, nice playing, blah, blah, blah. He was doing that for a year. And then one day he wrote something underneath my video. And then I said, just imagine if I was playing one of your guitars. And he wrote back, he said, well, what's stopping you? I'm like, I go to your website, man. The price, that's what's stopping.
Dang.
This was during the pandemic.
Okay.
Right.
Around 21, pandemic was getting a little better, the end of 2020. So he said to me, so you cannot afford 12,000. How much can you afford? I said, now, during the pandemic, tell you the truth, nothing. And he said to me, can you pay for the tax? Because when you ship something from Japan,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
and you know the Japanese culture,
Right.
Japanese people don't lie about stuff. He's not gonna lie about the guitar is this, the guitar is a gift. You know, he's not. He's gonna say what he's supposed to say about the guitar.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
This is an artist, and the guitar is worth this, and I gotta pay taxes for whatever reason.
Mm-hmm.
So So he said, "Can you at least pay the taxes?" I'm like, "Yeah, yes, sir."
Give it to me. Wow.
Yeah. So the taxes came a little under 1,000,
Okay.
Okay.
right? So it took him about a year and a half to build the guitar. And that guitar also has my name on it. On the 12th fret, it has Chardavoine, and then on the tailpiece, there's a JC, Jean Chardavoine, and inside of it,
Wow.
my name is written and everything, so you could like put it in a certain angle, and then you could read what's written on that piece of wood inside the guitar.
Do
Wow.
you have either one of those close by?
Yeah.
Well, we would like to see it.
Let me put it on a solo shot.
Yeah, for sure. That's crazy.
Yeah. You could do all your recording in there. Anyway, yeah, if you haven't listened to him, while he's getting that, I mean, oh,
Okay. Okay, this is the Yamaoka guitar.
Okay.
Pull it in. There we go.
And lift it up.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Well,
Wow.
if you look at the 12th fret,
Oh, I can see the fret. Yeah, I can see your name. Yep,
Yeah,
right
right
there.
there.
Right there. Wow. Amazing.
you
Uh-huh.
see the tailpiece.
Ooh, that is purty.
See the tailpiece that says JC
Yes.
Yeah. You've been playing that one, huh?
Oh, yeah, look
for
at
Jean
that.
Chardavoine.
Gosh.
So that's the blessing of the Lord.
Yes.
Amen to that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That,
Wait,
okay.
this is the Newburgh one, right?
Yeah.
Jean Chardavoine signature. Okay, so tell us about the when is the next batch coming out for the Newburgh guitars?
Well, I would have to speak to him because right now he's putting 25 together. So we went from 15 to 25 because he's only one-man shop.
Of course.
Right.
He's a one-man shop. We don't have a factory where people are working.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So for him to put 25 guitars together,
Because the
it's gonna
first
take a
time
little
around,
while.
I saw, you post about the signature guitar, it was the pandemic and I didn't have the money. So, I couldn't get one for Pedro.
Yeah, we were going to get one.
Maybe the next time around,
Yeah. So it's like it's the blessing, because sometimes you ask for something, and then when something like that happens, it even you don't know what to say. Folks are like questioning, what am I doing? How do I find something like that?
Right.
Of course you're gonna find people to think that there are other players more deserving than me. I don't doubt that, but for some reason, God is working with me.
Right.
He wants you to continue that beautiful music, sharing the beautiful music.
So I'm gonna bring those two guitars down there that night because I got some folks coming from Rockland County.
Okay.
They said they want to take pictures with the signature guitars.
Oh yeah, me too.
You definitely got to take a picture.
I'm like, okay.
Definitely we'll do that.
That's the dealie. And I'm really happy you guys kind of called me to do this, And I'm happy that some of your friends, some of your fans came on and drop a few words.
Yes.
I thank them for doing that.
Appreciate you coming back on for your second appearance on Tweed Talks. So we will definitely make sure that we continue to post your website and your upcoming concert in July for everyone to see, because we have a lot of contact with folks in the city and New Jersey area as well to get a really good turnout. And we would love to see you in July, my friend. Thank you so much for joining us again tonight on Tweed Talks.
Also, I'm going to share
Tweed Talks.
I also going to share that performance with you and Dave Valentin on our Tweed Talks page,
Facebook page.
No, my
all right. That sounds
Okay.
good.
All right.
Keep
All
us
right.
posted with the signature guitars. Thank you so much for coming on.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
How cool is that?
Yeah,
Like to have your signature guitar.
Yeah, that it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
And I heard about those Japanese guitars.
You see how it was worn already because he plays it. Oh my gosh, that's how you know you gave someone a gift that they're going to use.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, when they make those guitars again, I think I'm gonna get one. But first, we're going on vacation in August. Next week, we are going to have this is going to be a special guest from the movie King Blade. Philly Cortez is going to be with us next week. We met him a long time ago, and I haven't heard or seen him for a while. But when I contacted him, he's ready to come on the show and do our show.
Wonderful.
We wanted to get him in for a while, but you know he traveled. He went to Russia. He went to the Philippines, and he shot a documentary with a whole bunch of masters that do screamer stick. He's really good at it, really fast at it.
Wow.
And that should be fun. We will play a couple of his videos, and we will have him on next week at 8 p.m.
Same time, same channel.
Same time. And I hope that we find out what's going on with my wife's audition today. I was so excited.
We're not.
It
could take it's going to take several months. So
several months.
So we're not going to talk about it for a while.
But that would be huge.
Yep.
Huge. Meanwhile, I'm going to be
back at the ranch.
Yes. We're going to watch you on your next performance. My wife is a little bit off today because she did so much today.
Lots of travel today. I have 2 performances actually coming.
2 performances.
One with Carol Montana. Hey, Carol. And another with Chris Pedito.
Yes.
And River Rep Theater at the
Wait,
Delaware
I didn't know
Valley.
about Carol Montana. I didn't know that you were doing that.
I'm sorry, honey.
Short and sweet.
It's a read. It's a read. So it's not going to be like.
I was going to say, because I wasn't invited last time that she did a production, both of us performed there.
Was that the singing?
Yeah.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah. That was before the pandemic.
BC, before COVID.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so yeah, we're going to have Felix next week.
Cortez, right?
Felix Cortez.
Yes.
Yeah. And we're going to be talking about his martial art. He's done a lot of movies, including Wonder Woman. He was on that. And a few other things that he has done. So we will see you next week. And with that, we're going to say love, peace, and harmony. We'll see you next week. Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.